Case days. In a landscape dominated by charts, views, and viral moments, a new standard of influence is being written. It's no longer just about topping the Billboard or breaking the internet with a dance challenge. This is about a name that in 2025 transcended every existing definition of an idol. He ceased to be merely a group member, a singer, or a dancer. He evolved into a brand, a phenomenon, a muse. And the world, through one of Korea's most respected media outlets, has finally taken official notice. Who is he? What did he do to earn the prestigious title of Fashion Muse of the MZ generation? Prepare yourselves, because the journey of Stray Kids Felix in 2025 is an epic narrative that commands awe. Hello, K-pop enthusiasts, and stay. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into everything legendary in the K-pop universe. If you thought 2024 was insane with world tours and groundbreaking comebacks, it seems 2025 had an even more seismic surprise in store. This time, the spotlight isn't solely on music, but on an unstoppable force: influence. Recently, a prominent Korean media publication, through its S-Note column, released an article that sent shivers through both the fandom and the fashion industry. Its title? For music, Billboard. For fashion, Seline. Stray Kids Felix, the fashion muse of the MZ generation. This is not just casual praise. This is a formal recognition, a deep dive analysis concluding that Lee Felix, the legendary visual king with a voice of velvet and thunder, has leveled up. He is no longer just an idol with good style. He is a muse. And this article is, in essence, a love letter to his phenomenal journey in 2025. Let's break it down completely. At the start of 2025, we were all preoccupied with Stray Kids' inevitable and powerful comeback. But behind the scenes, something else was being curated. Not a unit comeback, but an image evolution. Felix has always been iconic for his edgy fashion sense, a masterful blend of high-end streetwear and a deeply personal punk rock touch. But in 2025, everything became more intentional. Every airport fashion appearance, every Instagram selfie, every behind-the-scenes photo from a promotional schedule seemed to carry its own narrative. Netizens began moving beyond comments like, "Wow, Felix is so stylish," to more analytical observations. What's the aesthetic of Felix's outfit today? Seems like he's exploring dark academia vibes. Or, which limited edition brand is that jacket from? How did he get it so fast? He became both a trendsetter and a walking mood board. Fans on Twitter and TikTok busily created threads titled Felix's 2025 Fashion Arc, analyzing each shift in his style as if dissecting the plot of a film. And then the collaboration that cemented it all. His first major partnership with a global luxury house, Seline, was not merely as an ambassador, but as a creative partner. We saw him not just wearing the latest collection, but involved in conceptual shoots with stories tailored to his persona. The visuals were cinematic. The vibes were otherworldly. This was the pivotal moment where Lee Felix the Idol officially began transitioning into Felix the fashion entity. The S-Note article was perceptive. It didn't focus on fashion alone. It emphasized that Felix's true power lies in his ability to bridge all worlds. Here is the breakdown. First, the world of music, or the Billboard domination. This is his foundation. Without his credibility as a member of Stray Kids, a group with a staggering list of Billboard achievements, his platform would not be this vast. His trademark bass voice, his energetic stage performances, and his contributions to song production are his ticket to being taken seriously. People don't see him just as a model, but as an artist. And in the creative world, credibility is everything. Second, the world of fashion, or the Seline and beyond era. Following the Seline collaboration, other gates opened. We saw Felix seated in the front row at fashion shows, photographed by international paparazzi with positive commentary, and his style becoming a reference point for other idols' stylists. The The most iconic move? His ability to mix luxury pieces with vintage items or accessories from local Korean brands. The message was powerful. Fashion is expression, not just a label. This is precisely why the MZ generation, which values authenticity and individuality, claims him as their muse. Third, the world of beauty, or the visual and ambassador realm. We cannot overlook the visuals bestowed upon him. His sharp features, intense gaze, and flawless complexion made him a dream ambassador for premium skincare and cosmetic brands. His campaigns consistently highlight themes of self-care and confidence, which again deeply resonates with today's youth who are invested in both appearance and mental well-being. In essence, in 2025, Felix managed to make these three worlds, music, fashion, and beauty, speak in one unified language, the language of Felix. Every appearance is curated content. Every project is a piece of a larger puzzle building his image as an icon. Now, let's analyze the most powerful line from the article, a year in which he became a brand in his own right, enough to build anticipation for what he will do in the future. This statement carries immense weight. Becoming a brand in his own right means he now possesses value, identity, and influence that stands independently, even while being proudly and synergistically part of his group. It is the highest level a public figure can achieve. It signifies that when people hear Felix, what comes to mind is not just Stray Kids Felix with the deep voice, but an aesthetic, a standard, an expectation of quality and creativity. The phrase, enough to build anticipation for what he will do in the future, is the masterstroke. The media is acknowledging that Felix is no longer just following trends, he is creating expectation. His every move is now a subject of prediction. Will he collaborate with an indie designer next? Will he launch his own merchandise line? Will his next award show appearance be a history-making moment? His presence now always leaves us wanting more. That is the power of a true icon. Unsurprisingly, this news became a hurricane across Stay and K-pop stan timelines. Twitter was immediately filled with appreciation threads compiling Felix's best 2025 looks, cinematic edits splicing his music, fashion, and beauty moments with epic soundtracks, TikTok challenges imitating his poses, and proud comments like, "My alt bias is now a certified muse, I've won in life," or "I always knew he was a star, but to see him now shining in his own galaxy, I'm emotional." The most heartwarming aspect has been the reaction from his fellow Stray Kids members. They have been the most supportive brothers, always offering cheers and warm comments on each of Felix's achievements. This proves that becoming a brand in his own right does not erode their sense of unity. Instead, it strengthens them as a collective force, where each member possesses their own unique superpower. So, after reviewing Felix's extraordinary journey in 2025, what can we conclude? That the lines between idol, artist, and fashion icon are increasingly blurring, and Felix is the prime example of someone who has successfully embraced all these roles with undeniable grace, passion, and authenticity. The title Fashion Muse of the MZ generation is not an endpoint, but the beginning of a new era. The door is now wide open. Now it's your turn. Let's open the discussion. What do you think was Felix's most defining moment in 2025? Was it a specific Fashion Week appearance, a particular photo shoot, or maybe a live broadcast that showcased his unique style? What's the next step you predict or hope for the brand Felix in 2026? A collaboration with a specific brand? Deeper involvement in design? Which other idol do you think has the potential to become a brand in this way? Tell us your reasons. For those who have been silent readers, now is the time to speak up. Leave a like, comment, and share this discussion so more fans can join in. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. We will always be here to update you with more legendary stories from the K-pop world that are sure to make you gasp and cheer. Felix has proven that with talent, relentless work, and a strong vision, you can redefine who you are. He is an inspiration, not just for Stay, but for anyone with a dream to shine in their own unique way. Continue to shine, our fashion muse. We will all be here supporting every step you take. Thank you for reading, and we will see you in the next discussion.